super hard, doing really well, and just having a flat out fantastic week. Today we're going to do a workout 4 times, just meaning basically as fast as possible. So I'm going to talk you through the movements, but right now we're just going to warm up. I'm going to talk you through the warm up, and then I'm going to talk you through the workout. So we're going to start off with whatever you might have available. We're going to start off with 5 very easy Jefferson curls, circling through the spine. We're wanting to round the back as much as possible without thinking too much about straightening it. It's more about just that lengthening of the spine and just making sure that we are sort of nice and mobile going into some deadlifts. So whatever you might have, this can be done completely body weight if you want to. Otherwise, just anything to pull you down. If you happen to be super flexible, you can elevate yourself, and then that would allow you to go lower than the floor. So I'm just going to start off by just holding a kettlebell. I'm going to roll my shoulders forward. I'm going to tuck my chin. I'm going to roll through the spine as much as I can until I get to the floor. You can go a little bit lower. Try keep legs as straight as you can. If you really need to bend them, you can, but otherwise try keep them straight. You want to think about starting from the lower back. Roll, roll all the way up. Shoulders come up, head comes up. That would be 1 rep. You can get a little faster as you get warmer, but keep it slow for now because the point is to try and get a little bit of a stretch from it. From there onwards, if you have a box, if you have a couch, if you don't have a couch, if you have a chair, if you have something sturdy to stand on, you're going to then do 10 step-ups. So just thinking about stepping up 1 foot, now full foot on whatever you're standing on, making sure that you can drive through the heels, stand all the way up before using the other leg. In fact, don't use the other leg at all. Step down, do the exact same thing. Full foot on, I don't want to see any toe steps. Nice full heel steps to drive. We're warming up those glutes. From there on, we're going to do 10 of those. If you don't have a box or a couch or something that you feel you can step on, we're going to then do 10 lunges. Stepping 1 foot forward, dropping that knee down, making sure this knee, front leg, isn't overextending that front toe, but rather nice sharp lines, making sure we can step all the way back. So forward, down, back. 10 of those if you don't have a box and if you can't do any box jumps. From there onwards, we're going to think about getting into the hips a little bit. So nice, one of my favorite exercises to do is a squat rotation, just because a lot of people don't sit in a squat position for long enough. So nice squat, getting nice and comfortable here. You can think about knee into the elbow, driving up to the sky, and then rotate. Try not come into the heels, sit nice and flat in a squat. So if you need to hang on to something, we need to hang on to a wall or a couch or something that's again not going to fall off, you can. Just sit down here in the bottom, get nice and comfortable. So let me repeat all of that. 3 rounds of 5 Jefferson curls, tucking through, coming back and up. From there onwards, 10 step-ups or 10 lunges, depending on our equipment. And then our last round being 10 squat rotations. Okay, because this is going to differ depending on what you have. And the workout is, we're trying to have 1 weight. Obviously, very much dependent on the weight that you have available. The workout is 5 rounds for time. Let me get my numbers right. 15 deadlifts, 12 box jumps. If we don't want to jump, we can step, and then 9 swings. If we don't have the right equipment, we can then do something else. So let me just talk you through the workout as is, and then I'll talk you through if you don't have those things, what else can I do. So deadlifts, nice and easy, depending on our weight. If we've got a super lightweight, guys, hold it in one hand. You can possibly do 15 per arm. If you've got a nice heavyweight, if you've got a barbell even, you can do 15 simple, plain and standard deadlifts. I'm going to pretend like I've got a very heavy weight in front of me. Yes, this is for demoing reasons only. I'm going to stand up, the weight is in both my hands. I'm going to think about sticking my butt back first, pushing back, knees bend slightly to touch the floor. Okay, butt back, shoulders come forward, bum back, knees bend slightly as I pass the knees to touch the floor. One more time, hips back, knees out. That's an important thing that a lot of people miss. I don't want to see that. Hips and knees are nice and activated. From there, box jump or step up. If you have a box or a chair or something that you just don't feel sturdy enough to jump onto, you're more than welcome to just do step ups. Again, exactly like the warm up, full nice and step up, drive through, making sure that we're using those legs nice and actively. Or a jump up, we want to think about using the arms. Try not jump into a low squat. We want to jump high, be effective with our jump, and stand tall at the top. Okay, not jumping into a low squat. Now full foot on the floor, on the box, and I'm basically landing with feet sort of shoulder to hip width apart, not too close, not too wide. Obviously that would be unnecessary, but landing in a nice powerful position, nice and hard to just stand directly after that. And then 9 kettlebell swings. We want to think about coming all the way up to the top. If we're happy, if we do have a kettlebell but we don't feel like going all the way up to the top, by all means you can just do Russian. Otherwise, overhead, pressing out, nice and stacked over the body. I don't want to see that at the top. I also don't want to see that at the top. I want us to be directly overhead, as if we were in a handstand position. We'd be able to hold there all day. That's really hard. That's really bad for the back. I don't even need to do that with weight to feel that immediately in my lower back. So tuck that in, squeeze the butt at the top. It's like initiating a deadlift position, so hips go back, not down. Hips go back. I think about snapping, pulling, and punching up to the sky. If we don't have a kettlebell, we can then do squat jumps to just basically get the heart rate up. So I don't have any weight, or I've got a very heavy weight to do deadlifts, but I don't have a lighter weight to do swings. I can then just do squat jumps. Not exactly the same thing, obviously, but something just there to get the heart rate up. Deadlifts, do with any weight you possibly can. Try and get your kettlebell swings done. And if we don't have a box, then we can do lunges instead, or jumping lunges if you feel like you really want to get that heart rate going. So 5 rounds, guys, the original workout, just in case you got confused. 5 rounds of 15 deadlifts, 12 box jumps or step ups, 9 kettlebell swings. Have an awesome one, guys. Have fun. Bye.